What's up, Gadgeteers? My name is Hector and this is Gadget Beard, and on this channel I unbox and review everyday tech, gadgets, and accessories for you. And on today's video we have the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G. Looking at the packaging real quick, it's reminiscent of last year's packaging. They still on the same trend. You have S20 slapped down right on the front, S20 Ultra 5G. Every Samsung phone this year, flagship Samsung phone, is gonna be a 5G device. On the side of the box we do have a Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G spark varnish there. On the top of the box we have nothing. On the right side of the box we have nothing, and on the bottom we have the same mumbo jumbo that y'all don't like to see. So let's not keep you waiting and let's see what's inside the box when you buy this $1,400 phone. Shout out to my unboxing knife again right there. Bam. Let's go ahead and cut the seal. Now this is the unlocked version, and that's the only seal we had right there. Let's go ahead and remove this, and we're presented with the Galaxy S20 5G Ultra, looking good. Black slab, boom. Let's put that aside for a little bit and see what's inside the box here. We have a little Samsung sleeve. We do have our 25-watt charging brick, type C. Bam. Take a look at that. If you want to pause it and read it, you for sure can. And let's put that aside, and we have a power C to power C cable right there for your charging brick and your device. Put that back. And we do have our AKG headphones there, and I believe they are type C, and they are braided cable. So I think these are the ones that came with the Galaxy Note 10 last year and the other Samsungs. They're pretty good quality, not bad at all. Putting that inside, oh, I do see a secret compartment over here on the cover. It's not a secret compartment, but we do have our SIM injection tool here, and no case, just some mumbo jumbo information that nobody cares about. All right, so let's go ahead and put this back in its place and take a look at this bad boy right here. Bam. Cosmic gray is the color I went with. Look at that in all its glory. And damn, look at that. That is a camera hump. So Samsung is the king of displays, but in 2020 Samsung is the king of camera humps. Bam. This bad boy is like Mount Everest. It is huge. Look at that. Holy moly. Damn. That's a big camera hump. Let's look at that. Woo. What were they thinking? But anyways, you probably can mitigate that with a case, and I am gonna have a bunch of case reviews coming up, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when awesome case videos for the Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G come out. You'll be alert. So taking a quick look at the phone, we have nothing on the side here. It is plain and simple, nothing bad with that. On the right side of the phone, where the buttons should always be, we have a power button, and right above we do have the volume rocker there. As you can see, boom, looks very good. Now the outside of the phone on this Cosmic gray is like a chrome gunmetal type. Let's go ahead and remove this. I don't know what that is. Do we have other plastics? No, we don't. We do have a pre-installed screen protector there. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks good. On the phone, we do have our speaker, Type-C, and mic. On the top of the phone, we have our SIM ejection tray there and another mic. I already said on the right side of the phone, volume rocker, power, nothing on the left side. And on the back, that huge camera hump that everybody likes. Boom, look at that. 4 cameras. The display itself, it's a 6.9 Quad HD dynamic AMOLED display. It's an Infinity O display, 3200 by 1400, 511 ppi, HDR10 plus certified, 120 refresh rate support. Bam! There's a caveat to that though. I think it only works at full HD. Does not quite work at Quad HD right now, but Samsung did say that 120 Hz refresh rate support will be coming to Quad HD in a future update. And on the front, we do have a 40 megapixel front facing camera. Woo! I don't know if it's wide angle. I don't think it's wide angle, but I think it should be wide enough for those beautiful selfies. And on the back, what do we have on the back? On the back, for our main camera there, we do have a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. We have a 108 megapixel wide angle camera, 48 megapixel telephoto camera, and we do have a deep vision camera. Deep vision is like, I think is what they call it, depth sensing. Not quite sure, but we do have what they're calling space zoom. So this camera right here, space zoom, allows you up to 100 times zoom with super resolution. From what I've seen, pictures look like shit at 100 times zoom, but it's there for you. Space zoom, if you want to point this bad boy up at the sky and take a look and take pictures of aliens, you sure can. Samsung gave you that ability to do that in this year's Samsung S20 Ultra 5G. Alright, so let's power this bad boy up. Let me set this up and we're gonna do a quick hands-on and first impressions and see what this bad boy is all about. Alright, so we're back and we're done setting up the phone. So this is out of the box what it comes with. We do have all the Microsoft apps there, as you can see, because they have a deal with Microsoft, I don't know. We do have all the Google's apps, and we do have Facebook that comes installed, Netflix comes installed, and Spotify comes installed. So I'm pretty sure you can remove Spotify. I don't think you can remove Facebook or Netflix, but that's pretty much all the bloatware that comes in here. Then you got all your Samsung apps there, and Microsoft and Google. That's about it. But right off the back, it doesn't come set to 120 Hz refresh rate. You have to do it yourself, and what you have to do is go to settings, go to display, and motion smoothness is what they're putting the refresh rate under. You click on there and then you just select 120 Hertz. It was at the standard refresh rate right out the box. It was at 60, so make sure you put it at 120. One thing to notice as well is the screen resolution comes out of the box at Full HD plus. It does not come at QHD, but if you go ahead and select this and apply it, I don't think you can get 120 refresh rate. See, it's not supported in QHD plus. So if you want to have that great smoothness, you have to drop back down to Full HD plus and then go back and select 120 Hertz refresh rate, and you'll get that butter smoothness that everybody loves. And it also doesn't come in dark mode. I went ahead and did that myself, but if you don't know, it's also in the display setting, and where is it at? Right there, dark mode setting. You can go ahead and choose light or dark and choose it to your preference, whichever you like. So let's take a quick look at storage here. So right out of the box, we have 100 gigabytes available. This is the 128 gigabyte version. I didn't opt for the 512. Too much money, don't need that much storage anyways. 128 is good enough. So let's take a quick look at advanced and see what took most of that storage away from us. And from what I see here, it is going to be the system memory. It took about 20 gigs, 20.4 gigabytes right out the box. So it leaves us with an available 100 gigabytes with photos and the rest of the stuff that's pre-installed. I did not back this device up. It's a fully clean startup. So we have 100.9 gigabytes available for you to use. But if you absolutely need more storage, we do have a micro SD card available for you, so you can expand up to a terabyte, which is freaking crazy. If you have a terabyte micro SD card, I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't know what you're doing, but I take that back. You might need that because this bad boy records in 8K. So let's jump out of here and take a quick look at the camera function. So this thing records 4K 30, 4K 60, and in 8K. That is ridiculous. 8K recording on the device. So you might need that 1 terabyte micro SD card so you can store all your 8K footage and watch them on your 8K TV. But taking a quick look at the camera app here, we do have a couple options here, or a couple of camera modes. We do have single take, photo, video. We just discussed video with that 8K recording, and we do have more options. And we have a pro mode, panorama mode, food, night, light focus video, pro video, super slow-mo, and slow motion and hyperlapse. Now this pro video right here, that is back. We didn't have that before, so now they're giving you the option to record video with pro mode, which is great. You have full control of this bad boy right here, this camera. So we do have super zoom on this camera, which is what they're calling space zoom, is what they're calling it. But you got to be very careful. I did take some pictures. I pointed it up at space, and this is what was looking at me. So be careful when you use space zoom, because you don't know what else is watching you when you're using this camera. This is very creepy. I just went to use space zoom, pointed it up at the sky, and this is what I got looking at me. Anyways, this is like about 50 times zoom or 30 times zoom, which is not that bad of a quality. Hopefully there's an update, but I did take another picture with the wide angle there, and the wide angle looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. So it's looking pretty good. These cameras are looking promising. I have heard of a couple of issues, but I'm pretty sure Samsung will address those issues with a future update. Now, there was no update right out the box. A lot of people are reporting of a update right out of the box. I did not experience an update, so I don't know if that is even going to come to me. So taking a quick look at your keyboard here, we do have the Samsung keyboard like we normally do, and we have all these emojis. Here you go, emojis for days. Take a look at all these emojis that are with the Samsung keyboard. We do have stickers, which we can download Bitmoji, and you can implement or integrate those Bitmoji stickers onto your Samsung keyboard. We do have our GIFs. I don't want to set that up right now, but we do have AR emoji or E emoji, where you kind of like the Apple thingamajiggy, stickers. You got all kinds of stuff here. Now this bad boy has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. That is insane. 5,000 milliamp hours, Snapdragon 865. It does have 12 gigs of RAM, if you can see right there, boom. But currently 5 gigs is being used right now, which is pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and clear that up. I don't know why 5 gigs is being used right out the bag, but you do have 12, so plenty of RAM. There is a 16 gigabyte version. You get that with the top dog, the 512 gigabyte of storage. So if you want to go that route, you can. You're just going to spend a shitload of extra money. But what else can I tell you here? It's relatively your same Samsung phone, same Samsung UI, Android 10. We do have Android 10 on this bad boy, so that is good news. But I can't wait to get into it. First impressions is it runs very, very smooth, and I believe it's because of that display, the 120 hertz display, and I'm loving that display thing. This thing is looking good in hand, feels very good in hand. It's not too much bigger than my Note 10 here, just by a hair inch bigger, but it feels not as wide as the Note 10. I don't know if we put these bad boys together, the Note 10 is a little bit wider than the S20 Ultra. Here you go, bam, look at that comparison right there. Can't wait to put these bad boys against each other. One thing that I did notice is the fingerprint reader. It's a lot faster when you program it. It programs super fast, so that is good to see that they are improving on that fingerprint reader. The one thing I don't like about that is that it is in the same position as before compared to my Galaxy A71 right here, this bad boy. It's a little bit lower. I actually like the position of this fingerprint better than the one on the Note and the one on the S20. As you can see, it's set a little lower than the S20, which I prefer. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to grab. This one you have to almost hit the middle of the screen, which I wish they would have put it in the same position as the A71 here. But let's compare these two bad boys together. Let's move the Note 10. They're about the same width there. Boom, just perfect, same width. And again, it's just barely tiny, a bit just taller than the A71. So it is relatively similar to the A71, not too tall, and just about the same width of the device. Now this is a lot heavier. One thing I did notice is that this back doesn't feel like glass like the Note 10. It almost feels like this plastic, like this right here. It's not cold to the touch like the Note 10. This Note 10 here feels like glass. To me, this space gray, as you can hear it kind of hollow, doesn't feel that much as glass. It feels like this plastic that's found on the A71. That's just an observation that I did. I don't know if it's glass or not. I'm not gonna try to break it. I'm not gonna jerry-rig everything on this phone and destroy it because it is an expensive phone. And probably one of my favorite things about this phone is that the buttons are on the right side. Check that out. Boom. I know I mentioned that already, but I'm loving that. That's the one thing I couldn't get used to the Note 10. Look at the right side, nothing. Look at the left side, boom, buttons over here. I'm used to buttons on the right side. Look at the A71, buttons on the right side, boom, nothing on the left side. Buttons on the right side, nothing on the left side. Buttons on the right side, nothing on the left side. Get it? I'm gonna start rapping just like everybody else. Buttons on the right side, nothing on the left side. Buttons on the right side, nothing on the left side. I can't wait to compare the S20 to the Note 10 and the Galaxy A71. This is a sleeper right here, baby. This one right here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and please like the videos. It really helps me out when you like the videos. I get more views and people get to discover me. Thanks for watching, guys. More S20 videos coming your way. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.